Hello, this is Grandma's Gone Gaming. I'm coming to you with episode 4 of the May 2016 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge by Michael Deering. This is Cats, Creepers, Cookies! And I'm going back into the game after having jabbered at you about my grandkids and my daughter all of the last episode and went into day 3. I don't know how far. And I hear a spider. Oh, I need to find that spider because I need string. I'm not going up right now, even though I'm into the 4th episode, because I have found some pretty good iron and coal down here, and I need those things. I'm down a little bit on my hunger bar from mining, but I have plenty of cookies right now. And actually, I should probably eat one of those to keep that saturation, that very tiny bit of snack saturation going. All right. Do that and get back into this real quickly because I need to get up there and see what's going on, and I would like to get a little bit of start on at least deciding where I'm going to put the platform in that one tree that I was looking at. So, but anyway, I also thought that maybe I would tell you a little bit about my son-in-law Harry. He lives here. This is called the kids have officially now gotten a name on Facebook. We are called Francie Farms, and that's Francy, not fancy, but Francie. Francie Farms, and you can see their pictures, and you can see our chickens. We now have chickens, and Harry is now a state. He's an accredited state chicken inspector. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is, something about chicken inspecting, but he can now officially buy and sell poultry and eggs, and he is accredited with the vets in the area, the veterinarians, and he knows what to look for and how to treat different things, and he can advise other people on that. The man is totally obsessed with his chickens, which is great. I love it. It has given him something really, really good to focus on. And we just, with tax refunds coming back recently, most of the money that they got back on their taxes went toward adding on to the chicken coop. And they just put a brand new run out there. And my husband, David, who is grandpa, I'm grandma, he's grandpa, has been he is a wonderful builder. So he and Harry and Judy got it all planned, and now the extended run has been built, and the chickens went in there for the first time today. Their coop is still there, and all their nesting and laying stuff and everything, which has already been improved from what it was when we moved in early last year. We had just a big barn with a lot of old hay and stuff in it, and Harry began starting the big job of cleaning that barn, which is really a pretty barn. Nice big red barn. But it hadn't really been used a lot for much of anything, just kind of had stuff stuck away in it, and before we bought it. I can still hear that spider. He's over to my left. Uh-oh. Yeah, for a minute there. Wait a minute. That's coal? Why? Silverfish, and it's a river anyway, so it's not. We just didn't want to mine right away. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Harry is our chicken farmer, and then Grandpa, he still has a part-time job, and Harry works at the cheese factory as he is a supervisor there. Well, he's basically a supervisor. He's trained as a supervisor, but they haven't really moved him into that position yet. But they like his work. He's been there for, oh gosh, is it going on 6 years now? And he's a good advisor, he's a good man to work with. He's a good hard worker, and I wish I could sit down here and mine some more, but I can't. And didn't see any. I really thought more skeletons would show up, but I guess because I had it lit up here, they didn't. That's okay. We'll just leave it like that, and the crop is doing well, even without any extra bone meal now, so that's good. Where is that spider? Maybe he's wasn't down that far. Maybe he's up on top. Maybe. Or there may be more over on the other side. I really do need to get some string. Okay, I'm going to just put these in here for now. When I go down next, I'll come in and There's more cobblestone. That's andesite. That goes down there. Sortex's texture on the andesite is too close to the cobblestone. Several other textures are kind of that way. This is all charcoal, so I'm going to put half a stack of the coal in there and keep this for making torches. Okay. I want to put more. I need a couple more. Let's see. 3, 4. Just since I'm right here. Oh, wrong thing. That's alright. I need that short stack. Alright. And there it is. Here. And I got to get up there before the whole day is shot. All my jabbering. I don't know why I've been in such a talkative mood. I just have been. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong thing. And then this. What? Can't seem to get rid of my stuff here. That's unusual. Okay, alright. Now, up we go. And is it already getting dark? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I sure got messed around there. But I'm a night owl. That's the way I am. I'm usually up all night. The only reason I'm doing this while the sun is still shining outside is because everybody's gone off into town and I'm taking advantage of the quiet time. And usually I'm trying to record at night, and I got to keep my voice down because bedrooms are right above my head. So I got to be quiet a little bit because kids are sleeping, and then a lot of times there's somebody else. My stepson sleeps on the couch when he's out here, and yeah, it kind of is a little hard to keep it off with that. I wanted there, and what is going on? There we go. All right, cookie. All right, now I really should go since it is not, haven't started on the house yet, obviously, but I got plenty of time to do that. I kind of would like to find some spiders right now. So maybe let's take a little walk in the woods. See if I can go out here and find some spiders without finding something else that might kill me in my youth. Nothing so far. Just, I need to. Did I write down my coordinates? Let's see. Yeah, I did. Okay, I got it. This time I got the right one. Okay. And I'm headed east now, so I'll be going back to the west. There are more cocoa beans, which I don't need. What's this? Do I go down again? Might be some spiders down there. You know, that could be... I'll keep that in there. Alright, that could be really close to where I've been in there, coming back that direction. Ooh, that's a big one. What does that do? Just come out on the other side? Oh, there's a vine hanging down there. Where do we go? We have a area that goes this way, so let's do that first. Okay, that comes out there. And it's my habit, by the way, to go through, torch the thing up, and then come back and get the ore rather than stopping on the way in. Otherwise, I'd never get anywhere. I'd be looking for everything and worried about, is there something coming behind my back or whatever. Alright, so obviously that's open there, up into the jungle. And where is that water coming from? Let's just kind of take a look. Oh, okay. Oh, this is kind of interesting here. Yeah, this does seem like it's going to wind its way back a little bit to where I was. Get rid of that. Still open again, but quiet. I always feel a little nervous about this kind of stuff. Get my back to the wall. Get some torches again. And that comes out again. And I hear something that says zombie coming from somewhere. Not sure where. Alright. The trouble with coal is that it can keep you going for quite a while. What was that? Heard something. sure what it was. At first I thought maybe it was a creeper, but I'm not sure. Don't hear the zombie now. Don't hear any spiders either. Probably should let go of this stuff and not worry about it. I wondered sometimes, because we grew up in the country in Alaska, outside of Valdez, Alaska, and we never had a lot of money. It was always Mom and Dad both worked when there was work. There wasn't always work to be done, and Daddy would do whatever. He was a wonderful carpenter, but he ended up being pretty much a handyman most of the time, and he would work for anybody, and it didn't matter whether they could pay him or not. When he passed away, we got letters from people all over town, small town. Valdez, not very big. It was about 1,000 people, I think it was, less than that in 1964 at the big quake. But we got letters when he passed away in 1976 from people that said, Frank always came. I'm going to leave that coal. They all know where it is, basically. I'm going to take the iron. I hate leaving coal behind, but I'm going to do it. Ooh. More cavern. And creeper. And I do have that one bow. There's no use shooting him with one arrow. That's ridiculous. He's right underneath me there. I think it would be wisdom to just shut that hole right now. Anyway, he always would go. In the middle of the night, people's pipes would be frozen. He would go take his space heater, go thaw out their pipes. If there were plumbing problems, he would go. If they had building problems, he would figure it out, and then he would fix it for them. If they didn't have the money to build it and they needed it, especially if winter was coming on, he would scrounge. He would take down houses a lot of times for people that they just wanted to get rid of, old sheds, shacks, whatever. And whatever he found, then he would take every nail out. He would plane them. The boards, he would stack everything, he would sort it and organize it, and when people had a need, he had the answers. And I was always so very proud of him. On the other hand, he was an alcoholic. And he had a real bad time with alcohol. But he was very, very loved. For many years, he was a councilman in the city of Valdez. But anyway, like I said, we never had a lot of money. That's the way I want to go back. Okay, and I have grown up being a bit of a hoarder. I think that came from that. I mean, the things that we have had, we keep. It's hard to get rid of anything for me. On the other hand, I'm not as bad as my sister, who's terrible. Oh my goodness. Whenever I've moved, we've got rid of stuff. It always seems to pile up again, but we have at least gotten rid of it. When she's moved, she takes it all with her. She puts it in storage. Where they're going. It's like, oh my goodness. And they have big houses. I'm not going to try to fight him. I don't really need to. I need spiders. So yeah. So I think that getting back to that subject, part of the reason that I tend to not want to ever leave anything in Minecraft, when I come on a new vein of coal or iron, I want to take it all. Because of that reason. I have a real hard time leaving resources, and that was an Enderman and a witch. That's a witch, please. I don't need a witch killing me off. And I think she and the zombie are having a little fisticuffs out there. I don't know whether he killed her or she killed him. One of them is down. Yeah, he killed her. Nope, she's healing herself. Oh, don't need a witch. And boy, can they travel through the water now, too. So let's just see here. Let's go out this way. Yeah, maybe I can get far enough away while looking for some other things without a boat to let her respawn. And then while we're at it, perhaps some ocelots. will also spawn back there. We'll just kind of give that little place a rest for a moment. See what we can find out this way. Man, don't like those 1.9 witches. Okay, I see the zombie still. And is she back? She's on the land. She went back to the land. She's in my garden. Sneaky old thing. Get out of my garden. Yeah, and I don't use those other words, but it comes to mind when I say, get out of my garden, you witch. Of course, then when I start talking like that, says that, then I'm thinking Princess Bride, where she says, I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. But she's definitely not my wife. She's not anybody's wife. She's just a mean old witch. And she wants to kill whoever comes around. Should not be wasting my swords, really. Should use the axe. Okay, what am I going to do here? It is day 4, so I'm going to stand right here and say goodbye quickly. I'm going to get back in the water. And when I come back in, it'll be episode 5, and we'll have to get rid of that witch. So goodbye for now, and thanks for watching.